gotta get up. You gotta get up and make a move. 'Cause the world will never see you until you do. No, they don't really care what you're going through.
Welcome back to the Angie's Angle, and it's 35 minutes past the hour 10 on our show today, and this is the BU segment. This show once again is proudly sponsored by Royal Luxury Events and Zenatech.com. For Royal Luxury Events, for all your floral centerpieces, for all your luxury decorations, you can contact them on their website www.royalluxuryevents.com. And for Zenatech, you can contact them for all your data and analytics on Zenatech.com. Shout out to my production team, shout out to my producer, shout out to all my subscribers and listeners out there. Don't forget, it's still the Angie's Angle on the BU segment. So my listeners out there will be pondering, when we say BU, what does it basically mean? When we say BU is being the real you. BU is making or putting who you truly are out there. So how do you become the real you? Someone will be asking. Until you become the real you, have to be quiet. You cannot and will not be able to know yourself until you take time to be still. When you are going here and there, when you're doing that, little of that, you were talkative, you talk a lot, you talk so much, you're unable to be the real you, or you're unable to unleash the great potentials in you. And also realize who you are truly, not who you want to be. So these are some of the things you do to become the real you. Find what you are good at and not what you want to be good at. Find what you're passionate about. Ask for feedback from close relatives or close friends. Assess your relationships. Always be able to assess your relationships, even friendly relationships and all manner of relationships, parental relationships and everything. Assess it to be able to become the real you. So someone will be asking, so what happens when you are not true to yourself? You worry constantly about what people think. When you're not true to yourself, you worry a lot about what people think about you, and you feel resentful of all you have to do. You feel so resentful, and you are not sure if you are bored, sad, or just exhausted. You don't really know who you are. You don't really know when you are sad. You don't really know if you are bored. You don't really know if you are exhausted. So how is it so important to be the real self, or to be the real you? Being judged regardless of what you do. So being yourself make happiness easier to obtain. When you're yourself, happiness comes naturally. It's obtained naturally. Live life in your terms and not become someone else's. Live life in your own terms, in your own rules, And also you should be able to empower and love yourself. That's what you should do. So that's the most important thing you should know or you should do to become the real you. So this is some of the tips on being your real you. Some tips of being true to yourself. Be who you are. Be genuine to yourself. Always follow your own value system and common sense. Whatever you want to do, always follow your own value system and common sense. Listen to the positive advice of others, but make up your mind. Make up your own mind. Despite the advice people give you, you should always make up your own mind to either take it or leave it. Recognize, appreciate, and develop your unique talent. When you are true to yourself, all these things will come naturally. So these are some of the tips of being true to yourself. Stand up for what you believe in and you will gain respect automatically. Always stand up for what you believe in and don't try to make people happy. So these are some of the disadvantages or consequences of not staying true to yourself. You will end up paying the price of betrayal. You will lose yourself, your values, or your respect. And also, slowly but certainly, doubt will set in. You try to doubt yourself. You try to feel bad. Am I really good enough? Am I this? Will people like me when I do that? Doubt will set in. If you are not true to yourself, you will end up stuck in trial. Trial would come and you will be stuck in it. You will not unleash your true potential. When you're not true to yourself, that's the consequences or disadvantages that come your way. And also, you will be entangled in a complete state of dilemma. So these are the consequences of not being true to yourself. You will look out of validation. So lovely audience and lovely listeners. So these are the consequences that you face when you're not true to yourself. So I will entreat all of us to be true to ourselves. And some benefits of not being yourself. Wherever you go, they are. Wherever you go, your true self naturally comes. When you like you, others will like you automatically. Being you will give you confidence. Always give you confidence to do whatever you want to do. Confidence attracts confidence. You should know that. Having true friends helps you silence the voice of manipulation. Always be able to have true friends around you. And you should be also always ready to assess your friends as well. Be authentically you allows you breathe easy. When you're authentically who you are, when you love what you do, you love your ideas, you love your innovations, you kind of breathe well, you are at peace with yourself every day. Less stress makes you feel more productive. So if you just tune in once again, this is your Must Tune In Radio Zane on the Angie's Angle and on the BU segment. Thank you all audience, thank you all subscribers, thank you all over the world for staying true to yourself. And shout out to my production team, shout out to my producer, shout out to all of you lovely audience out there. In this pandemic or in this crucial season, I would love or entreat you all to be true to yourself by staying home when needed. When you want to step out, you use a nose mask. When you step out, you have a sanitizer and you wash your hands frequently. I love you all. I want you all alive. So stick to these tips. Be true to yourself and follow all the tips of not getting the coronavirus. I love you all. Stay tuned in and don't touch the dial. I'm out. Catch you same time tomorrow. Bye.
So you gotta show 'em, baby. You got